look forward to the challenge of playing the Chargers in Mexico City. It's we know our neighbors from the South love the sport, and they look forward to us being there. We look forward to being there and having a good performance. It's important, though, that we make sure that we stay focused on the job at hand, and that's practice today and getting ready for a very good Chargers football team. So that's where we begin. Our people here have taken care of all the travel plans and everything. That's all put in place, and our guys have a pretty good vision of what they're going to go through for the travel part of it. And now it's important that we know what we're going to go through with the football part and get ourselves ready to play against a good football team. So at that time period.
Does that include altitude, like, when you're playing in the fourth quarter but you're battling that thin air? How do you prepare them?
Yeah, so we've done our research on that, obviously. And so we feel that the way we handle it is one of the ways of doing it. And not that the other ways aren't. We just feel comfortable with this.
How much of that research also meant dealing with Sporting Kansas City when I know they were going down to Mexico and they went through some training and was it bubbles over their heads?
They had these tents when they slept that helped them prepare for the altitude.
Yeah, we haven't done that. But everybody has their thing that they do, and right or wrong. I mean, I don't know that, but I just know that Rick and his crew did the research there, and we were asked the same thing last year. So we feel comfortable again doing it this way.
Did playing in Denver a few weeks ago kind of prepare you a little bit and prepare the team as far as playing in altitude?
Yeah, I'm not sure you can, how much preparation that you can get, in a very short period of time. So I don't think that carries over to this physiologically. I don't think it does. So I'm saying playing in Denver. Again, I'm not saying what other people are doing. I mean, other people do what they do. I'm just saying that for us. So that's where we're at.
And you mentioned the travel plans. How different is this week in those scenarios than it
Yeah, so we're trying to keep it very similar to what we do without changes. We're lucky it's here. We're not going to London. It's relatively close, and to where we don't have to go an extra day or do that type of thing. So we can do our normal flight plans and when we get to the hotel, the normal procedure there.
Now that we're a few games removed, or a few days removed from the game, how did Patrick's new cap respond to that first game back in the Solar Series?
Yeah, no, he did good. Yeah, everything held up well, and there were no issues during the game there.
Can you put in perspective how remarkable the streak is of Mitchell's streak? It seems like you can miss a snap for any number of reasons not related to injury, just the fact that he went that long.
Yeah, I think they should Roger Maris it and put an asterisk next to it for him coming out and still going back in. I mean, he's a tough kid now, and I thought our trainers and he both worked together and allowed him to go back and play. And Mitch is one of those guys. He knows how to go about doing it, and he's been fortunate, I think, throughout. You gotta get the breaks right way, but you've also got to work hard, and work hard is your craft. Know how to play the game, and he does a great job with it.
You expecting him to be full in practice today?
Yeah, he'll be out there. Yeah, I'm not telling you he's not tender. He's tender, but he'll be out there.
I know that all games are in Mexico. After what happened last year, how do you feel this year going to Mexico? Is there any concern about the field or something like that?
We're going, and we know it'll be great hospitality. We know that, so as you do. So they're good people there that have welcomed us into their country, and so we're gonna go and try to play the best football we can, and that's really the bottom line with it.
Coach, we're coming from Mexico, and here in Arrowhead, there's a electrifying environment. How do you expect the environment in the Estadio Azteca?
Yeah, so we played in London a couple years back, and there's fans for both sides and other teams. So I know Dallas has got a great contingent. Pittsburgh Steelers have a great contingent. And they all come to the game because there's one game. So there's a buzz that takes place through the whole game. There's noise, which is great. I mean, that's a good thing. I think it's equal for both teams, but you're gonna have to deal with some noise. There are a lot of people in that stadium, and they're excited for both teams to be there, and so there's gonna be noise. We get that.
Have you been told anything about the field conditions?
Everything I've been told has been positive.
Rich, I know that every game is important, but what's the significance of a divisional game at this point, taking away the Mexico City and all that stuff, just from a football perspective, what's the significance of the divisional game at this point in the year?
Yeah, so that's our focus is on the game. We think they're all important, but obviously it's separated in divisions, so we think that's important. That we play well and practice well and do our things. Not that the other weeks aren't, but it is a division, and you want to make sure that you play well in the division.
Andy, I remember in 2015 when you guys did go to London, a lot of guys sort of mentioned that trip being sort of a catalyst to obviously the long winning streak, getting to the playoffs. Given where this game is this year, particularly the first 10, how the season has gone, like BJ said, a divisional opponent, can this be sort of a bonding experience for the guys in the locker room? Sort of, they know how pivotal it is moving forward?
Yeah, that's hard to predict. I'm not saying that I don't agree with you about London, but who knew that going there, right? Mm-hmm. So none of us said, okay, well, that's going to be a bonding experience. So I don't know. I've never been to this game. I don't know that. But I'd expect our guys to play together and play well, and coaches do their thing. So, and then you see those are kind of hindsight things that you look at, I think, but it's hard to predict.
Coach, you guys have done so well in the division. And the last team to get you was these Chargers here last year. A lot of things have changed in the last year since then. What do they look like they're playing like now, heading into this?
Yeah, they're a good football team. They're talented, they're well coached. So that's where we prepare for it. And they did, they got us. They're different teams now, but we needed to do better in that game. And we'll need to play good football in this game. So, and then nothing else matters. You got to play. You got to go practice and make sure that you get yourself right to play against a good football team.
I've seen Rivers over the years. You've kind of watched him. He's aging and he's still a veteran. He can still get the job done. Does he look different than when you saw him a few years ago?
No, he and Tom are drinking from the right fountain. I mean, it's amazing that they can. They're amazing guys, and both of them love to play. Drew Brees, another one. I mean, you're seeing this. This is to have that many quarterbacks that are that age is great for the league because you have an influx of young guys and these old guys, and it's a great blend. So those guys are. I think all three of those guys, they work tremendously hard at what they do, and they're smart guys and good football players.
We'll go Harvey and BJ.
Coach, as we enter week 11, what are your general thoughts on the ability to challenge pass interference, and how much of that, what's happened over this first half of the season, affect your decision-making process on whether to throw that challenge flag?
Yeah, so we talk about it when things happen. We've talked to the league office on where things are. They've sent out things to us about trends and those type of things like they do. And so we think we handle that well. Mike Frazier does a great job with all that. And we evaluate the situation. They're all different. If we need a challenge, we challenge. If not, we don't, right? So, and then you go with it.
Last one, B.
Coach, I know that every week it's a different challenge, whatever you guys are facing defensively, but what's the unique challenge that the Chargers present?
Yeah, they have two great rush ins that do the best in the business. They're very well coached. And they've got experienced linebackers, and their secondary flies around. And they've got obviously a Pro Bowl corner, and the other one's from BYU, so they're all good.
All right, thank you.